Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, AJ Town here live with the T Storm Chasers. Let's try this again and make sure that we got you and it works. Certainly do apologize about those issues. Technical glitch, gotta love it. Good news is I always have my Verizon Smart Pack ready to go and ready Jetpack ready to go here. So when I do have these technical glitches, we can certainly switch over to that. So we did switch over to our Verizon service to try this as well. As we start to jump into this winter weather system that we are watching, is this low pressure system that's going to move across the region. That's going to bring our chance of seeing some severe weather pushing through the area come on Wednesday morning is what we are watching here as we come in to Wednesday there. Then as we go through the day on Thursday, we have another chance of some severe weather pushing across the area. So definitely something that we are watching is going to be two areas of concern, and we'll jump into that as well. But watch this wraparound come on Friday. Friday we are seeing this wraparound that's going to bring us a slight chance of seeing some snow chances. Old Man Winter is bound determined not to give away, so we are going to have to put up with them one more time, it looks like. As we do continue to move this forward here, we do see some rain chances returning Monday into Tuesday. And then as we go through the day on Tuesday there, that sticks around basically along the Nebraska-South Dakota border. Then as we do continue to progress there, Wednesday into Thursday, we do see another rain system come into the area. Now let's look closer back home. Excuse me. Normally I catch it. One thing I want to discuss is we got some cold air temps moving into the region on Thursday this week. As we look at the temps coming across the region there, look at this on Saturday. We are looking at temps that are going to be in the 20s and 30s in some areas as well. Unfortunately, we got a cool down coming across the region there coming Friday into Saturday. We are looking at some very cold air temps moving through. Good news is, though, those are just through the overnight hours. You can see those really coming into play. And then we jump back up into the 40s to 50s. But Old Man Winter is bound determined to stick around and bound determined to bring us that colder air that is going to be pushing through the area. As we do continue there into the rest of the week, you can see that we are looking at 40s and 50s for much of our area. As we do come into, we'll start this here at 12 Zulu, which is going to be about that 6 a.m. time frame on Wednesday. We do see some of those showers pushing through. And then again on Thursday there, we do watch that severe weather system. Snow. And I know much of you love that four-letter S word that we are going to be mentioning here a little bit. We do have snow chances returning Friday. There is going to bring us a slight chance of seeing some snow totals, mostly in that Minnesota and North Dakota and northeastern portions of South Dakota is where we're looking at those snows. Good news is, though, folks, we're not looking at a substantial amount of snow. Some areas in Minnesota could receive upwards to 6 inches of snow, but this time of year, that's not uncommon in the upper portions of Minnesota. That's what we're talking about for that 6 plus inches as well. Now, as I did mention, that severe weather threat, look at this severe weather threat coming into Wednesday night here. We do have that severe weather threat that will be moving through the area. Sioux Falls area is under that slight chance of seeing it. And I will look at another little thing put out by the Storm Prediction Center as well. As we go into Wednesday there, we do have that risk of seeing some severe weather pushing through as well. Then as we go into Thursday morning there, we do have that. That's quickly moving off eastward and out of the area. Good news is, / bad news is, for us, we're not looking at any more severe weather for the rest of the week. So, again, let's take a closer look at this cold down that we're going to have coming into Friday. Friday temps are going to be into that 30. And then as we go into the day there, we're also sticking around that 30-degree. Overnight temps are going to drop down into the 20s to teens. And then we're going to see a little bit of a warm-up into the upper 30s to 40s coming into Sunday. And then we're dropping back down. Unfortunately, folks, like I said, Old Man Winter's not letting us forget that he's still around. And I am done with that one. Now, as I did mention, a severe weather alert. Let's take a look at this. So, this is the area here in green that has that probability of seeing some severe weather pushing through. Now, that severe weather is going to be in the form of hail. Let me switch over there. That's going to be in the form of hail and going to be in the form of winds as that pushes through the area. As we take a closer look here at home, you can see where that is set up. Now, this is not expected to move into the area until the overnight hours. So we'll definitely have some concerns coming in to the overnight hours is going to be these storms that's going to be pushing through the area. In fact, let's take a look at our latest model run here using our WSV3 software here. Give me a second to get that up here for some reason. There it goes. As we take a look at our latest WSV3 model here, we'll put things into motion. And we are seeing some rain showers push through the area here. About that 10, 11 o'clock time frame coming in from the west and moving to the east. And then as that does continue to progress its way eastward, about that 3 o'clock time frame is when we expect to see it in the Sioux Falls area. And then you can see just how strong these are becoming after that 6 o'clock for that morning commute. Would not surprise us to have that severe weather alert going off with this as it progresses its way eastward. For some reason hold on. That's why. All right. So, as I did mention, it wouldn't surprise us to see some of that severe weather alert progress across that area as it moves through. Anyways. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Anyways, looking back, now we have a severe weather situation as well coming into the area there on Wednesday, mostly in the yellow area, south of the Sioux City area, Omaha, Des Moines, down to Kansas City, down to Wichita. Now, they are looking at going to be seeing some of that severe weather winds. There is even a tornado probability coming through that area as well. A very low risk, about a 2%. Roughly, just to give you an idea, though, we did have a 2% chance of seeing a tornado when we had the Sioux Falls tornadoes move through the area. So, further south of the I-80 corridor there, where they're at that 5% chance. But again, more concern coming into today and into tomorrow, into the overnight hours is going to be this area in green, which does include the Sioux Falls area, Watertown, Brookings, Huron, Mitchell, Chamberlain, just Yankton area, and down further southward. As you can see there, that really impacts a big area. Coming into the overnight hours here is when we're going to be watching that system that is going to be progressing through. Now, looking at your 3-day outlook there. Your 3-day outlook, good news is that also continues to shift eastward and into the Illinois, Indiana, and down into the Missouri. As we look at our 4-day outlook, you can see down south is getting pounded again. What's happening is that cold air blast that's coming down from Canada is mixing with that warm Gulf air that is coming out of the Gulf of Mexico there, and that's where those severe weather storms are going to be possible. Good news is, though, for that severe weather is we are not expecting any tornadoes with that as it comes through the area. But we are looking at going to be that damaging winds and hail for that severe weather risk moving through the area. So, coming into... Sorry, I lost my... As we take a quick look at your temperature outlook, the weather are saying, according to the Storm Prediction Center, is going to be near normal for this time of year. Coming into the end of April, beginning of May, we are looking at near normal. Then as we take a look at your precipitation outlook as well, that's going to be a little bit more of a more moisture-filled above average for this time of year, which is good news for some, bad news for others. Like myself, my sump pump has not quit running because of this moisture that we are seeing through the area. So again, one thing reason we're broadcasting here is going to be this severe weather risk that we are watching fairly close. Again, it's going to be an overnight time frame. It's going to be an overnight system that's going to push through the area. So definitely going to be bringing us the risk of seeing some of that hail progress through the area, and going to be seeing some of that wind damage progress through the area is what is going to be the concerns coming into the overnight hours. So definitely something to keep weather aware is going to be what we are watching in the course of the next 24 hours is moving into the area. We don't expect to see anything in the Sioux Falls area tonight. We do expect to see that move through the Sioux Falls area, come through the overnight hours after midnight is what we are looking at. So that being said, definitely be sure to be weather aware and watch things as it comes into play. And if any severe weather alerts do occur, we will certainly bring you that weather alert to our area. And we greatly thank you guys. Thank you. I know. We greatly appreciate what we do. We're glad we're here for you guys. We'll continue to do it, and we'll stay with you guys as severe weather happens. Hopefully you don't hear any thunder moving through the area, but would not be surprising if we did hear that thunder move through the area as it does come through. But again, about that 3 o'clock time frame is what we are watching for the Sioux Falls area for seeing some severe weather move through. I am AJ Town live with the T-Storm Chasers, bringing you that latest weather information. Thanks guys for joining us. Go out, enjoy the weather, because you're going to want to. It's going to be cold